Sorry about that. I'm pooped. My replay, I used it on the ride we done today. This is Sunday. So it ran out of battery. They're probably thinking, oh, why is John pooped? Well, hopefully, I think it's back up here. When I got up here, it finally quit. Or no, it's down there, I went down to the bottom pasture. I think that's where the replay died, when I put the hay in one ring. Then I had the second ring put hay in. But then I cleaned their water thing, which is right there at the bottom in the center. Came back up here, put the bridles on the horses, and then brought them, about second pole down, smack them in a butt and say get going. So they all went down to the bottom pasture, so I didn't have to walk all the way down. But the last horse, you got to walk all the way down and latch the gate. And coming back up, I mean to tell you, that is a steep hill and that tires you out. That's why I say I'm tired right now. But we're going to go ahead and clean up. Now, this hay that's in this bag that I'm putting in here is mostly stick product that the alpaca don't like eating. We'll save that bag right there and we'll fill it up again later. Let's go ahead and get another bag out now while I'm thinking of it. But they got 5 bins, or I guess you call them mangers, that I put their hay in for them. There's 5 of them. And once a month, the first of every month, I clean them out. So the last week before the first of the month starts, I usually try not to put much hay in it. Try to get them to eat as much as they can. Make it as empty as can. And then the first of the month, I start filling these trash bags with what's left. And it's some hay, a lot of it's sticks that they don't want to eat. A lot of dust. I gotta set this camera down, untie this one just a moment. But anyway, it's just stuff that they don't want to eat. Garbage, I guess, to them. So I clean out their mangers once a month, first of the month. Put it in trash bags. We'll bring it up here. Then what I do is I throw it in the gator and I kind of spread it around. That way, when I load the gator up with horse poo and pack of poo and Winnie the Pooh, it doesn't get all over the gator as bad. Then I can take it to the poo pile and dump it. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to drive over here to the first stall and clean it. So I'm going to set the camera down on one of these bars. Hopefully it'll stand up. Oh well. But you can sort of watch me clean the place up. Hopefully it'll sit there. Okay. First thing I want to show you is this is a pooper scooper to scoop up the horse poop. That way the poop is big, stays in there, and sawdust will drop back on the floor and you don't waste sawdust. They say, I guess, one little shake, there you got all poop. And you throw that in the gator. Come back in, look for more poop, and the same thing again. You see? That's all there is to it. It's kind of like the teeth of it's on the floor. Scoop, shake. Scoop, shake. That way you're getting the poop, but leaving the sawdust. Because the sawdust has just been pooped on, can be cleaned up and ready for the next day. Now, the next thing we got to do is we got to take our shovel. And I'm probably out of the picture, but you can imagine there's a wet spot on the floor. So I scoop it down, and I pick up all the wet material, wet sawdust, and throw it in the gator. It's wet. That's a horse's pee. Yeah, horse's pee. So I clean that up. So all the pee's cleaned up. And throw it in the gator along with the poop. Okay. Now, you didn't get to see me clean up the pee-pee. But, as you notice, the wet spot on the mat, there's rubber mats in here. So, you know, it's softer for the horses to stand on all day. But where it's all wet there, that's where the pee was. I cleaned it up. And the rest is just sawdust. I'll rake it out and smooth it all out nice. Make sure there's a good inch, half inch to an inch sawdust all over the place. And it's done. Now I'll do that in the morning. I don't need that stupid brake on. Okay, now we're ready for stall number 2. And I know how this, you guys just love watching me playing in the poop. I don't know if I can get that camera adjusted. How about there? Okay, we got the pooper scooper. Whoa, looky here, right by the door. So we'll get that one first. Then you come on in, and don't be shy about picking up their poop. Now a lot of this poop is in their pee. If it's that way, you can scoop it up with the pooper scooper, or you can just leave it lay, and when you use your shovel, pick it up that way. But then, as you see, a lot of it, you go to scoop it and it goes flying. So you just try it again. Okay, what I'm doing is going through picking up all the poop remains. Okay. There's another poopy job well done. So now we have to, I apologize first thing about my English language. But I believe, because the wife yells at me when I don't pronounce things correctly. But I believe it's urine. I'm cleaning up the urine now. I hope I said that right. If not, I'll get a lot of thumbs down and people will laugh at me. I don't really care. But I'm cleaning up the urine. I suppose a lot of people out there first see it and go, oh, horsies, horsies, oh, goody, goody. But then they see you going in the stall, picking up their poop and the urine. They think, oh, gross. That is gross. Well, to all you people that say, oh, horsies, horsies, goody, goody, they all poop. They all pee. And if they have a good owner, I guess they'll clean up after them. So bully, bully, bully to you. So, that was a big wet mess in there. Now we're going to go to the next one. Number 3. Now, you may not know this. Well, I know you don't know this because you don't know nothing. But that's a cat drinking water from the horse's water thing. You probably can't hear him going, but I can. This is his face, and up there that's his butt, okay? In case you don't know which side of a cat's which. Okay, we're in this one. We're going to do this one now. Boy, his door is different than the rest. Oh well, we'll get it to sit here somehow. Yeah, his door is different. Everybody else's door is the exact same height. I just set the camera on the door. But his is like 4 inches lower than the bars. It don't matter. Okay. This is the old man's stall, Shadow. Now, one thing about Shadow, he's the old man. But Shadow, just because he's old, don't think he's stupid. Shadow always goes to the bathroom, the poopy stuff, on one side usually, in a corner. That way he knows it's there and doesn't have to step in it. So being an old horse, he might be old, but he's smarter than the rest of them. Okay, also in Shadow's, for some reason, he doesn't eat all his hay. So what we do, after a couple of days, and this has been like 3 days now, so I'm taking what's left of his hay out, and I'll get rid of it. That way tomorrow he'll get all new stuff. So we scoop up his poop and the hay all at once. But, little hay I dropped. But I did notice one thing about all these horse stalls. When I'm in Shadows, I hear a lot of buzzing. I haven't been able to see them yet. They sound like yellow jackets. If you've been on a farm, you understand what a yellow jacket sounds like. But they sound like they're in this wall that I'm hitting right here, like that. But I haven't been able to see them yet. Usually a yellow jacket, if you got yellow jacket nests, you'll see them in and out, in and out. They're all there all day long. And you know exactly where they're at. where they're going in and out at, you know where to spray and kill them. But here, I hear them, but I don't see them. And I'm just wondering, is all the flies congregating here at his? Because that corner I just cleaned up, he pees there every single day. That's the only place he'll pee. The other horses, you don't know where they're going to pee at. They just randomly pick a place. But the old man, Shadow, he pees and tries to poop exact same place every time. And his is the only stall I hear all the buzzing. So I was just wondering, is it yellow jackets or is it just flies? I don't know. Okay, now we're doing Shadow's stall. Or not Shadow's, sorry, we just done Shadow's. We're doing Cody's stall. Cody is the horse that has, the big horse, that has the indigestion problem. And, you know, can't eat much green grass or he starts acting like he's lame. But he's also our messiest horse. He's the horse that'll come in, craps on the floor, and steps all over, kicks it everywhere. So usually you spend a good lot of time in his stall trying to find all the poop he's kicked all over the place. And he does have a salt block in his feed, because he's a lot of times he'll poop but he won't pee. So I guess that's a bad thing if you don't pee. So they give him a salt block and encourage peeing. I mean, it's very, very, very minute, small spot that he used. Because he don't pee that much. Hey, a horse don't pee, leave him alone. He don't pee. But whatever, I'm not no vet. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Down to number 5. And do you know, I'm sitting here moving the camera around. His door's just a little shorter also. Oh well. But I'm moving the camera around. I'm talking to the camera. If someone were to walk by out in the field in the back or something like that and hear talking, they'd probably pause a little and think, who the heck is that? And then they'd realize, well, he's in that barn talking. I wonder who he's talking to. I thought they were gone. And they'd probably look in the barn and say, well, he's all by himself. That guy's a nut. That guy's a bloomin' nut. He's in there talking to himself. That's what people would think. And why? Because I decided that I'm going to show you exactly what I do every day for my AM and PM. This is a weekend. Weekends I don't work 8 hours a day. I just AM and PM. It's a total of about 3.5 hours of work. Cleaning stalls, stuff like that. Feeding horses and feeding the alpaca and the cats. So I thought, well, what the heck? You know, to me, it's just a job. And I thought, to other people out there in boob tube land, they'd probably think me talking about my job and doing it on the boob tube probably be a pretty boring thing. What the heck is wrong with that guy, that idiot, that thinks that we want to watch him pick up horse poop and horse pee? That guy's a nut. Well, it's my job. That's my job as a rancher. You don't like it? You can kiss my horse poop and lick my horse pee. But that's what I do for a living. That's how I make my moolah. Okay, stall number 5 is clean. And as you see, well, I'll take the shovel and stuff out of there. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it better. There's my gator. Full of poop. Horse poop and horse pee on the sawdust. Now, barn still smells like poop and pee, doesn't it? Yeah, smell that? Fresh horse poop and pee. That's what the barn smells like. Well, I'm hanging my tools up here. I'm going to show you a trick that they do at the racetracks. Them $1 million horses, they don't want the stalls to stink. Oop. This is called lime. You ever heard of that? Lime? I doubt it. But we're going to sprinkle. Not very much. But once a week, which is Saturday or Sunday, we sprinkle a little bit of lime down on the spot of the day, saying, here, let's mask those odors. I suppose today's standards we should be using Febreze, but we still go the old-fashioned way and use lime, because you can put a lime on a lot of things that could really smell, and they don't smell anymore. Like, oh, this offends some people. Like dead Jews. There's a good place to put lime. The Germans knew that. Put lime on dead Jews so you don't have to smell their rotting gut. Yeah. Hey, now did I offend all the Jews? I'm sorry. If you can't take it, well then, you can kiss my butt. There we go. I got one more to do, and then we'll have the lime all down. Now, I only do this once a week, because if you put too much lime down in a horse stall, it actually, and don't want very much, it actually will start rotting the horse hooves. You don't want that. You don't want that at all, because then they go lame. Then you got vet bills. Then you got this. Then you got that. So you got to be careful with what you do. Criminella, do I got to tell you guys everything? Are you that stupid? Sheesh. Whatever. Okay. We cleaned them. Well, we fed them. We took their hay down. We cleaned their stalls. I limed their wet areas of the day, which some of them are the same spot or they're close to. And now, we're going on a gator ride. Yeah, we're going on a gator ride. We're gonna ride this thing for 1 mile. And never leave the property. Never leave.